Today, I am incredibly excited because the creators of Deep Dip 2 are finally releasing an easier version of the map. And believe me, it's not going to be easy. But for the past 2 weeks, this track has taken the internet by storm. It's blown up on Twitch, it's blown up on YouTube. The world's best Trackmania players have all thrown themselves at this. And only 50 players have even reached the halfway point. Like, this map is just absurdly difficult. And the creators have realized this, and they wanted to make a map that is more accessible for everyone. One that variety streamers can play, that YouTubers can try, that gamers like yourself or a viewer might want to try as well. And it's releasing today. I'm making this video to help you guys get started, set up on the map, because Trackmania is a convoluted game. It's hard to find out where things are. I know this from experience, and I will help you do that. I'll do it in 2 parts. I'll do one part, which is just get me to the map as quick as possible, no questions asked. And then another, which will add some plugins and give it a better viewing experience and potentially driving experience. So let's begin. And I mean, tell your friends this is happening. This is going to be insane. There's already a bunch of creators in these comments like Ludwig and Lyric that want to play it. But if you have a favorite streamer that you want to see try this, then ping them about it. Let them know it's happening. I think it's going to be huge. And I want to see as many people as possible enjoy Trackmania. And this is a good moment to do so. Let's start with the install. The first thing you need to do is to download the game. And this seems like an easy step, but there's a bunch of Trackmanias on Steam. So which one is it? If you go to Steam and you search for Trackmania, you find all of these, and the one you want is the one with the green and blue hue. After installing that, you are going to have to pay for the game in-game. It costs $20 a year. You can also get it on Ubisoft. And here, if you search for Trackmania, you'll find Club Access 1 year. This is the one you want. And it costs $20 a year. After buying it, you go in-game to the main menu. Let me show you how that looks. Here, once you're in the main menu, you hit the Clubs tab. You then hit the search icon, search for Deep Dip, and the first one that appears here with a bit of lightning and stuff, that's the one you want. Now you're in the Deep Dip Club, a bunch of stuff on screen. These are public servers that you can join, which will house the map. There's ones for the really hard version and probably going to be ones for the easy version when that's out. But there's also going to be a streamer server for the easier map. So if you're a streamer, message me on Twitter and I'll send you the password to that one. And then you can play on the same server as others that are going to try it. If you're just a gamer and you just want to play by yourself, Deep Dip Campaign will have the map here. And then you can just join it and start playing. With this, you're basically set. This is all you need to do to get started. But if you want to make it look a little bit better as a viewing experience and maybe have more stats to follow yourself, what you can do is install all these plugins. You see this height tracker on the left, you see the speedometer bottom here. These things are not in the base game. Like, these are things that could be nice to have in the game, but they're all plugins made by community members. And we use them a lot, they're very practical. And I figured I'd show you guys now how you can install those if you want. And it's not too complicated, but it's a little bit extra. So if you want to do that, then follow along. We're going to go to a website called Openplanet. Link will be in the description. It looks like this, and you just want to download the most recent version, 1.26.19. After downloading it, Windows is going to tell you you're being hacked, but we all use this. I have not gotten hacked yet. You don't need to be too scared. Just hit run anyway. Trust me, it's fine. And then install it. This is a mod loader for Trackmania, so all the plugins we have, we run through this. It's going to ask you where you want to install it. And you want to install it at the same folder as you have Trackmania in. So that depends on whether you install it through Steam or Ubisoft. After you find that out, go to the destination folder, the path. I'll also put these in the description. And then install it. Once you've done that, we go back to the main menu. Okay? And then you hit F3 on your keyboard. F3 pulls up this drop-down menu top left, and here you'll find your plugins, developer. You don't really need to touch this tab much. And the plugin manager. Start with the plugin manager and hit Open Manager. And here you can search for and download and install plugins. There's a few you need that will make this a lot better. Dips++ is the main one. This one has that chart with how far you've gotten. It has the PB, the fall distances and stuff. Great plugin. Hit info and then install here. Along with that one, you want to get 2 other plugins. MLFeed, in one word, MLFeed. Install this one. This is sort of like a foundation that makes it work. Like a pizza dough that you make a pizza on top of. And also get one called MLHook. This one you need. It's the same thing. It's part of the pizza dough. And one called PlayerState, I think. Yeah, PlayerState info. Get these 3 along with Dips++. That's the start. Now there's some additional like quality of life stuff. There's one called Speedometer, which the game doesn't have a speedometer. It's a racing game without a speedometer. So if you want this thing that's in the bottom right here to see your speed, to see your gear that you're driving in, that's really practical. Then there's another one called Dashboard, which will let you see your wheel state, whether your tires are dry or icy or dirty. And you can also see your inputs. You see that diamond, that's your steering input. Very practical to have, I do recommend it. And the last thing I'll recommend is something called Tweaker. This is like a render distance mod. You can change your render distance in-game. With all these installed, we can go onto the map, and I'll just show you how I've set up my stuff. So again, clubs, search for Deep Dip, then onto the map, and it's going to be here. Deep Dip easier version. I don't know what they're going to call it, but it's only a few hours away, so very excited about it. Once we're on the map, I'll show you what I've done. Here. So let's start with Dips++. You can change all these settings. I personally just muted the announcer guy that's in the start. You can change the size of the HUD, the minimap, gameplay. I haven't really touched much of this stuff. I've disabled the green timer because I thought it looks better without. There are signs you can disable. Basically, I want this to just look pretty vanilla. Then we can go to the settings, and there's this important. Hit Openplanet, and then settings top left here to find a different settings menu for each of the plugins. For dashboard, I would go all the way to the widgets tab and basically just figure out what are the stuff you want, because there's a lot of boxes if you enable everything. Like this can look very dank, you know, this looks like an MMORPG. I only really use the one called wheels here, and then I've moved it down here. This just shows me when my tires are dry or wet, for example. If I jump into water, you can now see a water drop and the tires are 100% wet, for example. So yeah, also something going on there. Then the speedometer, I have changed the theme of, I think. No, I have not. I use basic digital and I just put it bottom right here. And also if you enable this box, then you can move it around, locator mode. But yeah, I'm going to keep mine where it's at. Then for Tweaker, the render distance mod, you go to plugins, you go to Tweaker, and now let me try to show you. Basically, it's enabled here. Now it's disabled. You can remove a lot of stuff and you can change the distance. I used to put mine at around 15 blocks distance because the map is big and it might lag your PC when you're streaming or if you're doing other things. 15 blocks distance is pretty fine. And yeah, then just enjoy the climb. See how long it takes, how many falls you can suffer and still keep climbing. Again, if you want to join the streamer server, there is going to be a password. DM me on Twitter. I will get back to you when I can. And if not, play the map in single player, play it on a public server, enjoy Deep Dip, and let's see if Trackmania can become a game everyone knows of. Like, I'm so excited about this. I think it's going to take the internet by storm, and I really hope you guys want to come along for it. So I'll be streaming it as well and giving some tips and feedback. So it's gonna be a celebration. I'm really excited. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy it. If any questions, put them in the comments or message me again, and I'll help you guys out. Bye bye, everybody. Take care. Let me know how it goes. See you. Bye bye.